Right, this is clip filming. I'm gonna have to do this really quick because I don't know, one, how long people are asleep, and two, I've only got 34% left on this battery. Hi everybody, I'm Lauren and welcome back to my channel. This is Lauren's Literary Library, where I talk about all things books and my own writing journey. I do write under the pen name of L.A. Binley and I have 2 books out currently, but today I'm going through some FairyLoot unboxings. That's right, I said unboxings. I have got 2 YA boxes to unbox here. I've got September's and October's. I did film an unboxing for July and I also filmed an unboxing for a Brandon Sanderson secret project that I have not uploaded. I might add them into this video or I might do them as like a extra video and combine those 2 as well, but I'm gonna try and do the September one of these first and then the October one. I have not had the time to just sit and film clearly in about 2 months, so let's get into it. To be honest, I'm more impressed that I've not managed to be spoiled for any of these, so I have no idea what's in them. I don't know what I'm expecting. I think I remember seeing something about a blanket in one of them, but we'll see. So this is September's spoiler card and it was A Midnight Promise. I really like the artwork on this. Also, I have got a microphone that I'm going to try and use at some point, but until then. Oh, I didn't realise it was a dragon. I really like that. Like I said, I don't know what's in this box, but there are a few things that are very obvious in the top, so I'm just going to pull them out and we'll get into them. So the first thing in the box is a Once Upon a Time tea light holder. We did get one of these before for Howl's Moving Castle, so I'm wondering if it's similar. So you put the candle. This I'm probably going to get rid of because I don't really use tea lights. I don't have a lot of space for candles, and also I've got an 18-month-old, so I don't like having candles on because she's grabby. She grabs everything. But I'm guessing that just goes on top and then it pushes it round, which is quite cute. And there are some little things in here, but I'm going to keep them in there. Some pins. It looks like there's some foxes and a bow and arrow, but I don't know, I feel like if I was looking forward to an item for this fandom, I'd be disappointed with one of these because I just have no use for them. Someone will love it because people have space to put the candles, but that's not me. The next thing in here I might actually keep, but just because I like them, but I'm also tempted to get rid of it because I've not read the series, and that is a Court of Mist and Fury Starfall mug. So depending on what it looks like, depends on if I keep it. But I have so many mugs already, I feel like I need to move to a 1 in, 1 out policy. Oh no, this is gorgeous. Oh, it's so cute. So this is the design. Obviously it's Feyre and Rhysand. I don't know where they are. Under the mountain, by a mountain. I don't know, I've literally not read it. The inside's really cute. It's just like a nice pastel-y blue. It is microwave and dishwasher safe. I love that pattern. It does look a bit faded though, like I don't know if it's focusing properly, but yeah, it's not the best quality. It's alright, but I'm not sure. I might get rid of this one because I feel like someone who absolutely loves a Court of Thorn and Roses will absolutely love that book and it'll be like one of their treasured items, rather than me who's probably just going to put it on the shelf and never use it because I've got so many mugs that I like already and it's just difficult to like move on, I guess. The next thing in the box is this. It's a One Dark Window tarot album. Oh, that's cute. So it is literally just another thing where you can put the tarot cards. So we did get a tarot pouch for one deck, which I'm probably just putting all the tarot cards in there, to be honest, rather than using this. But I think that if you've not got that little pouch that we got a couple of years ago, this is really beautiful. I love the design on it. I just don't want to... I have not read this book, surprise surprise, but that is The Nightmare, it says, and then The Twin Alders, which probably makes a lot more sense if you've read the book. So again, really love it, but I don't really know much about it. So far I'm not sure if this is a cohesive theme or not because I don't know much about any of these books, which is not great. Oh, we've got 2 people on the tarot cards again. So we've got the lovers. Interesting that the lovers has only got 1 character on. I didn't realise that because usually that's a 2-person card. And then the chariot has got 2. So I'm wondering if they meant to put these the other way around. I'm assuming it's from this month's book, but I don't have a clue because I am so out of the loop. I've just been out of the loop of everything. The final item that we've got matches with the card because that's what the card matches with the book because that's what they do now. And that is some overlays for Never Ever After, so I'm assuming that's the book for this month. I get like why they do it, but also like if you're trying to like not spoil it, it kind of spoils it. So we've got 4 of these. First one, they are beautiful, these overlays. I like to keep these with the book so that if I don't like the book, I can get rid of both of them at the same time. I know that if someone did want a special edition of this book, they would probably really love to have these overlays to go with it. Again, these seem really faded. I don't know if like the printing on it or if it's just like my eyes, because I think I need my eyes tested. To be honest, I do really like the style of these. And I feel like just looking at these overlays, I've got an idea of the sort of book it is. So they've brought it in bubble wrap, which is great, but like there's like glue at the bottom and I just caught the book on it. So I'm hoping I've not ruined it. But, oh, it's Sulin Tan. So this is Never Ever After by Sulin Tan. I don't know what the original cover was. I'll put a picture here because this is stunning. Look at these colours. Look at that like pastel-y, sunset-y vibe. I love it. And it carries on. We've just got a nice spine. The edges. Always the edges. And like gazebo. Or is it a pagoda? But look at these. That's beautiful. And it does carry around on the top and on the bottom with the leaves. Honestly, one of the reasons why I'm not giving up this subscription yet is just because these books are stunning. Even though I don't think I've read the majority of them, and I need to, but I don't know if you caught that when I took the cover off then, but this book is amazing. So this is the bare hardback. This is literally the case laminate. Look at this. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is so beautiful. That is actually gorgeous. I don't even have words to describe how beautiful that is. Oh, we've got a beautiful little map at the front. I will do the reverse on the finger. Oh, we've not had an awful letter. Oh, we do have an awful letter. Right at the front. I missed it. Right, so because I'm going through, I'll show you the end pages because it's stunning. I don't want to pull too hard though because I feel like if I do, it might break them because they seem... Oh, this back one's better. I feel like this is another like sort of love triangle-y type of vibe. I don't know how I feel about these, but then again, that is like a staple for YA. And I get why they do it. I don't know if this is a series or a standalone, but we'll look at the underneath of the dust jacket. I think this might be the original cover because this is what they've been doing. And honestly, the FairyLoot one, I think it's absolutely smashed it out of the park. Just, that's gorgeous in itself. Oh, it's the same author as the Moon Goddess. I enjoyed that, but like not really. It's a very strange book. So I feel like I will like this one if it's like the same sort of whimsy. I liked like the whimsicalness, but it didn't, I don't know, there was just something about it that didn't quite hit. So I don't know if it was the writing style, the way that it was done, or just like that book in general. So I'm happy to give this one a try because I did enjoy The Daughter of the Moon Goddess. But I've not picked up the sequel, so yeah. Will I get round to it? Probably not. Okay, so now we've gone through that and I've got 22% left on this battery. I'm going to go through the spoiler card really quickly and then I'm going to go straight into the October box. The tarot album was designed by _Sandri, based on One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. The mug was designed by Gianni Fili. I feel like it's Italian. Which was just a scene in Starfall with Rhysand and Feyre. From A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I think that's the second one. I've got all of them now. I did buy them all. Only read the first one. The tea light candle holder was designed by Blanca.design and it has delicate box and bow charms that you can twirl. So it will look beautiful, but it's yet again just not for me. And the overlays were designed by sit_draws and it is chapter 2, 7, 28 and 42 of the book. No, apparently the cards are the right way around. It just makes no sense why the lover's card is just one person, and it is from the book of this month. So the lover's card is Yining, and the chariot is Jin and Prince Zijin. I'm so bad at this pronunciation. I feel like I need to just like sit and listen to a Chinese pronunciation guide. Oh, it's inspired by Cinderella and Chinese folklore. Ooh. now I'm even more tempted to try and read this one. So the redesigned cover and the digitally sprayed edges on all 3 sides are done by Art of Maxine V. And so it was designed by AEA Draws, and the artwork on the hardcover was designed by AEA Draws, but the actual artwork on the cover and on the sides was Art of Maxine V, and the artwork on the hardcover was by Diamonster09, and then the artwork on the end papers was at Frostbite.studios. So yeah, I feel like they all did a really good job with creating them. I think this box was a bit of a miss for me because I don't think I'll be keeping any of it. I'll be keeping the book and the overlays until I've read them, but yeah, everything else will be getting rid of just because they're not something that I'm going to be able to use. I've not really got space to keep them, and I feel like they would be more appreciated in different households. Right, so let's quickly get into the October box. If I'd have planned ahead and knew that I was going to have a sleeping family, I would have planned some more video ideas to film in this time, but I did not. So we'll get into the October's box. I think that this one's got the blanket then, unless it's November's box, but we'll find out in a second. It's definitely this one with the blanket. I don't know why they don't put the spoiler card on top anymore, because that would make life so much easier. October's box was marked by Magic, and this is the cut design of the artwork. I love this dress and the vibe of it, so I'm expecting some sort of like, I want to say like epic-y fantasy sort of vibes, like the medieval history side of fantasy in this box, but we'll see. So like I said, this is the one with a blanket. So we've got on the top of the box Emily Wilde inspired blanket. I did enjoy the first book in this. Not enough so far to carry it on, but I might do. I don't know if I'm gonna open. Do you know what? I will open it because I love a blanket and I don't know where my others have gone. Oh, this is very autumnal. This is very autumnal. So it's very feeling of the vibe of the cover. There's no way that I can sit with this where you can see what it is, but I do love these blankets. They're really good quality and they've been perfect. Oh, there's a fox. I didn't realise there was a fox on there. They were really good whilst my daughter was a baby. Perfect for like putting around her in like the pram and stuff. So I do love these blankets and I love the patterns that we get on them as well. So the next thing in the box is this puzzle. I think we got a puzzle recently, but this is 1,000 pieces. It just says the Floating World puzzle. I don't know what it's inspired by, but that is what the puzzle will look like. And I really got back into puzzles, but I bought them from charity shops and most of them were missing. So this is actually going to be a puzzle that I can do that feels like a decent puzzle. So I'm keeping this one because we're coming up to Christmas and Christmas is like perfect puzzling time of year. I just need to like clear up the space to get it done. But I'm really looking forward to sitting and doing this one because it's just so beautiful. The next thing in the box is this. It just says Air of Storms foiled bookmarks. They do love to send out bookmarks. Is Air of Storms, is that one we got in a box in the past? I feel like it might be. Oh, these are gorgeous. I did not realise that Air of Storms was elemental magic until right this second when we've clearly got elemental magic as these characters. So she's got a little water symbol. It's not going to focus on me. There we go. Water symbol on her hand. Now this looks more like a sun, but based on the fact that this is a tree, so like clearly like earth, and this is fire, I'm going to assume the yellow one is actually air. So I feel like they've taken inspiration from Avatar: The Last Airbender there, and I'm not mad about it. So if this is one that we've got in a box that's somewhere in my house, I probably need to read it because I love elemental magic and I don't read enough elemental magic stories, to be honest, so I do probably need to read it. Will I keep these bookmarks? Maybe. They are cute, but again, I I've got so many and I just don't use them. I think I've got about 7 or 8 like collections like this that I've just not used. Someone's just posted something through my door and that made me jump. Yeah, so I don't know. I might keep them, I might not, but the artwork on them, like these characters, are stunning. So it is worth keeping it just for that. It turned out it wasn't someone putting something through my door. It was a parcel that I did not know was turning up. So I'm just gonna go on like a mini interlude here, but don't you hate it when people come to deliver things to your house and instead of knocking on your door like a normal person, they lift the letterbox flap as if like that's an acceptable way to say it? Like that does not denote to me that someone's knocking on the door and you need to go and answer the door. That sounds like someone's pushed something through a letterbox. Anyway, right, so the tarot cards for this month are Strength and the Hermit. Again, I'm assuming it's from this month's books, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure about this artwork. It's very angular, but art is subjective. And like, the actual art itself is really good, but personally, I don't think it's to my taste, is what I think I'm getting at with that. So again, we've got the last item and then the book. So the last item is the overlays for the book, which is Thorn Season. Is this like a Beauty and the Beast retelling? Because there's a lot of like roses on the back of this, and obviously like thorns. That's a very big symbolism for it. Oh, this is like done in manga style. These are the overlays that we've got for this book. Get it without the glare, because that's a very dark one. Definitely these people from the tarot card though. Again, I like the way that they've put the sunlight on that. That is beautiful definition. This is what I mean. I love the overlays because they're so gorgeous. Oh my god, this dress is gorgeous. Do you imagine if you could like get that dress made? I think that's the view of the dress without. I love how I've got a thing. I've put the light in the wrong place completely. This one looks really good. I feel like, again, from these overlays, I really want to read this book, but I don't know if I will. And then we've got the book. Again, it's come in bubble wrap, which I like because I can use for other things that I need bubble wrap for. But it's the fact it's glued at the bottom really distresses me, because I'm worried about sticking it to the book. So we've got the bookmark, which is the dress. I wonder if that's supposed to be her as well. I am loving this cover. It is like the same sort of like manga anime style there. So this is Thorn Season by Kira Azar, and I feel like those are like violets. I'm loving the thorns, the compass. I'm trying to figure out what this all means, because that, and there's like these stars are the daggers. You see, like, ooh, I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on in here, and I am intrigued by all of it. The back is also stunning. It kind of follows on the same sort of like vibe, but not fully. The top, we've just got a block, sort of bluey purple colour, and the same on the bottom. And then on the side, we've got this beautiful digital spray. I don't know if it's like picking it up properly, but it's like the thorns looping round. Oh, I like how the end papers match. So I'm really liking that they've gone like this sort of anime manga style, like Japanese style drawing. Okay, so if I saw this, the actual, I need to show you the book because it's gorgeous, but if I saw this, I would definitely think Beauty and the Beast retelling. Just that rose and the like, maybe like not the compass style, but the rose itself, and the fact it's Thorn Season. The court is filled with charming vipers, I said, chin lifted, but charming or not, we are vipers all the same. Oh, so this is by, I didn't know that Kira Azar was in the Netflix adaptation of Shadow and Bone. So she is an actress first, and she's written this book and published it. I am kind of eyeballing this book. This is the problem, I read all these and I'm like, yeah, I want to read it, and then have I read them? No, I have not. I really need to do that video of how many FairyLoot books I've got compared to how many I've actually read, because it's gonna make me cry with how much I've spent on this. But this is the naked cover of this book. I'm loving this like lock symbol and the rose and the foiling, because I think that foiling is coming through beautifully on the camera, and the way that like the contrast is done. And we've got the key on the spine, which honestly is just also, again, this attention to detail. Like, I don't know if it's gonna focus me. That detail on that key. And then again, we've got the compass on the back with some more roses. So I feel like unlocking something and directions are probably important in the story, just with how that has been a very strong motif. Oh, there's foiling on these end pages, that's gorgeous. I love this scene. Like, can you see what I mean by like, it's got that sort of anime manga style to it. Oh, just absolutely stunning. But I think I was right in the fact that that spoiler card did hint at a book with sort of like epic fantasy style things. We have got the awful letter, oh, and then we do have some maps. Love a map. I think I did that wrong. I can't believe I've been filming for 35 minutes and I've been in the house for probably 40 minutes and no one's woken up. This book, absolutely stunning. I think I'm going to enjoy it. I just need to get around to reading it. This year I wanted to read 30 books and I think I'm just about hit 30. No, might be on 22. And I've got 2 months left to go because we're on the 1st of November. I forgot to mention that. Maybe we'll start a monthly vlog whilst I've got some time. We'll see if I do that. I've got so many physical books I want to read and I'm so excited to read them all. I just don't have one. I've not had like the mental bandwidth to do any reading. I don't think I finished a book properly in like 2 months, so I need to do that. Oh, a lie, I finished a book this morning, but it was a novella, short story. Really good, but yeah, so many books to read. This one might have to, I'm gonna go through all my FairyLoot ones I think and try and like pick some out and get them read because I've got so many and they're building up and I think I've got like 600 physical books I need to read. I don't want to count how many that I need to read because it will probably make me cry, but I'm excited to read this one. So with my tiny 4% battery left, I am gonna quickly go through the spoiler card because I think my battery is gonna run out before I can finish. So the puzzle was designed by Runama Ruoti and oh, it's inspired by The Floating World by Axiom. That's what The Floating World is. It is a book in itself and it is Sunho and Ren who are in the picture, which if you've read probably know. The blanket was designed by Julie.Reinhardt_ and inspired by the Emily Wilde series by Heather Fawcett. The foiled bookmarks were designed by _lady_Moira_ and they are characters from Hair of Stones by Lauren Hamilton Murray. Yeah, I've definitely seen that name, so I think I've got that book somewhere. And it includes Blaze, Flint, Haldon and Fox. And the overlays were designed by Kalisame and they are chapters 6, 12, 16 and 32 of Thorn Season by Kiera Azar. And the tarot cards were the characters from this month's books. So we've got Alyssa as Strength and Keel as the Hermit. So the redesigned cover and artwork was by Curry_Huang. The colourway variation of the trade cover, oh, so that's not quite the normal cover. And the artwork on the hardcover was by Madeleine Design. The character artwork on the end papers was by Kalisame, which makes sense because they were very similar to those overlays. And the sprayed edge was also by Curry Wang. Oh my god, there's a bonus, there's an annotated chapter at the back. I did not know that, so I'm even more excited. But yeah, I really enjoyed these two books. Well, I enjoyed this box. I think the October box was better for me than the September one. And yeah, I will have to make some decisions on what I'm doing with that. I think that is my time up. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you want to see more of my videos, don't forget to hit subscribe. I am trying to find these little pockets of time to film and edit where I can. Let me know what you liked about these boxes. I think the October one was better and also more cohesive in its theme. The September one seemed a bit all over to me. But yeah, I hope you're well and you're all staying safe, and until next time, bye!